Hello, everyone. Coming up here on Connect Now. What Connect Now we have for you as we talk about the murder of Dante Wright. Yes, Dante Wright, the young 20-year-old father who was fatally shot by a female police officer. She's in jail. Well, she just provoked bail, but there's a lot of backlash going on with her. And we get to the matter of what's going on with Black Lives Matter at this black Latino soldier being stopped by and being harassed by a police officer. And also, we'll get to the latest as well as Bobby Brown sat down open with Red Table Talk about Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina, who he think was in their untimely passing. And we'll talk about more of Prince Philip right here. Prince Philip, he just passed away at the age of 99 years old. Is there a rift between his grandsons, Harry and William? Can they mend fences and keep their wives out their sibling, mess? And Usher, right here, Usher making it rain in the strip club with fake dollar bills as these strippers calls him out and has his face plaster on it. Usher tells all on why he thinks that he's being labeled being cheap. Man, a lot and J-Lo and A-Rod has just broken up as well. We'll talk about that. A lot more as Connect Now starts after the countdown. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Connect Now. I'm your host. I'm your host as always, Kendrick Dix, alongside joining me at this time, Brittany Shea. Brittany Shea, how you doing tonight?
Good, good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You know it's April 15th, right?
Yeah, what's so special about that day?
It's tax day. Well,
Oh.
for, for certain people, I don't know if they extended it, but I pay
hmm
my taxes, so
Right.
I know you do too.
hmm
So we got a lot to get into today here on Connect Now. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Connect Now here on Connect TV. Thank you all for watching this edition of Connect Now. Ooh, what a week it has been. We got a lot to talk about. We're coming into news and stuff, but let's get started with the latest headlines and topics of the week. Let's get started and talk about the murder, the senseless murder of Dante Wright. Brittany Shea, what's your thoughts on what had occurred with Dante Wright and this woman? I don't even want to
Kim
name
Carter.
her. This nameless woman putting this family right here in a bit depression because they don't have their son no more.
hmm Well, I think, sometimes what turns out to be a routine traffic stop escalates and somebody,
Hmm.
doesn't come home. As a young black man, he lost his life. He just celebrated his child being one. And it's
Hmm.
very unfortunate that that lady, which the situation is being handled by the police, the officer on the scene, she just came in and did what Karens do, butted herself in it and involved herself. And unfortunately, he died because of her incompetence. Someone that been on the force Kim Porter for 20 plus years don't mistake a taser stun gun for an actual gun and shot her. She was at this saying taser, taser, and she realized she can't say it's a mistake because she realized that, oh, I shot him with my gun. What?
Yeah, it's kind of shocking to hear that we what's going on with the George Floyd situation with Derek
Mm-hmm.
Chauvin
And it's in
being
the
in
same city.
yeah, that's sort of unfortunate to hear that. And this young man does not. He had a we can tell right here in the picture. The director, can you show it? Yeah, he had a picture right here of his son. We don't want to even show his son's face. That's blurred out for child labor laws. But the story is this young man won't be able to raise his own young man.
Right, his own son. It's unfortunate. And black people just plain out tired. We tired. You can know people can say, "Oh, black on black crime and police crime." Those two different entities, two different situations that need to be worked out separately. And black on black crime rarely it really is proximity crime. Proximity crime is everywhere. When you live a bunch amongst the same people and you're in the same location, it's gonna be crime. So crime is everywhere, unfortunately. And like I said, those two issues have to be fixed and resolved. And it seems like it's not getting no better, getting worse.
Yeah, yeah. I think you mentioned in this what's this man named the soldier? He's a U.S. soldier, and he got pulled over by the cops.
Uh, I know he like Afro Latino.
He
Basically
don't look.
I
He don't
know,
look Latino. He look more black.
yeah, but he still, he mixed, whatever, but he's still black. So he got pulled over in almost like a rural, I would say rural county, rural city, and he did the right thing. Went to a well lit area, which you're
Yeah.
supposed to do. Anytime police pull you over, just go somewhere where a lot of people gonna be at. Because sometimes you want to be safe and careful in that environment as well. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And who could know he could have lost his life, and you could tell he was very very unsure and uncertain of the situation because you could tell he was scared because they were coming at him so fully charged and aggressive and authoritative, and he's trying to see what's going on, what's wrong, and it's all because they talking about his car tag wasn't displayed, and it was.
I mean, as long as he got his. I mean, these people going crazy over like what's going on and with what's going on with Dante Martin, and then they're going crazy over this soldier. It's like, have they done their precaution? It's like they need to go to system. No, what you call that? Like training classes again,
Let me tell you
sensitive
something.
classes.
You could be compliant. You can go to as many training classes as they go to, and you can be compliant on traffic stops and complying with them, and it still end up in your unfortunate time to death because I don't know what to say about it's unfortunate. It shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
he was so fearful. He didn't know what was going to happen. He could have lost his life.
yeah, yeah. That's true. It's true now these days. You got to always you trying to abide by the law, and then the law always kick you in your ass.
Yeah, because let it be in. And everybody knows the double standard. Let it have been a white person, baby, they can get away with murder, literally, and talk shit to the police, and the police ain't gonna do shit. The police will bring them in safely, unharmed, and untouched, and alive. You see what I'm saying? And that ain't
Hmm.
if it ain't it's unfathomable. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have been that way for him, and I felt so bad for him because he didn't know what was gonna happen. They said, "Put your hands up, get out the car, get out the car." He's at that time he don't know what to do because you scared. You know what I'm saying? You want to live,
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
and I'm trying to look up his name right quick. I think it was her name.
Yeah. Well, everyone we know to keep you up to speed if you're joining in. We're talking about what's going on this week when according to circulating around Black Lives Matter. We're talking about Dante Martin, the young 20-year-old man from Minnesota who got shot by a female police officer, and she was arrested and now she posted bail. A lot of people ain't gonna let her off the hook anytime soon. I can tell you that. And also
Mm-mm.
this Latino black man getting pulled over by cops, and he was in a well lit area. Which that's smart, which that's savvy. Some people won't even think that way sometimes to,
Yeah,
avoid stuff like that. But he was
yeah,
smart on that. He was smart. I give him that. I give him that.
yeah,
That was real smart on his behalf.
yeah. He basically was nonetheless he was racially profiled. He was army.
But we lost Brittany Shannon on the line, but hopefully we get her back soon if she comes back. I guess she was trying to say he was an army soldier and stuff. But like I said, It's a lot of unjust going on. Let's hear. Let's see. Brenda Shay pops. You back, Brenda Shay? Guess Brenda Shay having trouble with her audio. So, like I said, we'll keep you up to speed on what's going on with
Oh,
Black
I'm back.
Lives
I'm
Matter.
back. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
an army lieutenant. When you want to find
Army
somebody name,
lieutenant,
yeah, he was an army lieutenant.
and they did that to him.
Hmm.
That's so unjustable.
They don't. And then the man said, as a person fighting for our country, his name is Karen Nazario. He didn't deserve it. He got pepper sprayed. He was trying to comply. He was calm, patient, and these folks did all that. And thank God he didn't lose his life.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing coming out there, that he didn't lose his life. It could have been well worse than that, other than
Hmm.
what we had said about what Dante Wright endured.
Yeah, but you know what? That's going to leave. It's traumatizing. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah,
say the least, that's very traumatizing.
yeah, it is. You can tell. I never been in a situation like that. A gun pointed in my face like that.
Hmm.
It's just like you never know. It can happen in an instant, and you never know. And it's like that's why people are so not nervous, but what they call that pay it start with a P.
Petrified.
Paranoid.
Oh,
Paranoid all the time.
paranoid.
Like
Yeah.
you never know what
Hmm.
might come and what might occur and stuff.
Yeah, and they was coming at him hot, had no respect for him, and basically was trying to say, that the one right there with the glasses, he was like, "Well, sir," he was like, "Well, you know, I stopped you because your tag this and basically trying to threaten his position in the army in a way. I don't know. He has some. That's the thing. It's like a superiority, uh, power play complex. Like just because you wear a badge doesn't mean that you superior of somebody and you think you in power over people that you could do and say and treat people the way you want to treat them, and that's not right.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. And he
You
didn't
supposed to
have
be
to
there to
endure that.
right. You supposed to be there to
You
protect
know,
and serve.
protect and serve, and you ain't supposed to be. If you see something suspicious and you can kind of go by it, then go by it, but then
Hmm.
you don't try to harass people like that.
Yeah. And then again too, if he's talking to you calmly, he's expressing to you, I'm not comfortable with this, then that's when you as the officer supposed to de-escalate. De-escalate
The
yourself, de-escalate
situation.
the situation. Because you the one that caused the situation to be a problem. He was calm about it. He know he had to remain calm. And because who knows what they would do. They was pointing guns at him, already trying to jeopardize and threaten the man's life.
Yeah, yeah, that's not right. Ooh, it's a lot, and it might get worse. We just don't know. That's all I can say. Also, this week, singer Bobby Brown sat down with the women of Red Tabletop, and he talked about everything, like his depression. Even revealed that with Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina, he thinks that they probably had got enabled by Nick Gordon, who's also passed away as well. Nick Gordon was the longtime boyfriend of Bobby Christina. Now, Bobby Brown saying that Nick Gordon may had caused Whitney and Bobby Christina's untimely death. What you think about? Did you see the Red Tabletop episode with Bobby Brown on it?
No, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I heard about it, you know. But Bobby, he been through a lot,
Yes, he
losing
had,
losing
and he
three
was
people
talking.
he really cared about.
Yeah, his whole family. If you, I looked at that. You remember that show, Being Bobby Brown?
Yeah, I remember.
He had everybody. He had his son. He lost his son to fentanyl. He said his son was involved with the wrong people and the wrong crowd. And he said, if his son would listen to him and got street smart, he would have been alive today. And saying his daughter and his ex-wife and his parents, Man, that's
Mhm.
just a lot to take.
Mhm. It is. It is, and drugs play a pivotal role in the part. It was the common denominator, all their deaths, and it just go to show you we can't ignore people's cry out for help, and the demons and battles that they facing is very real. Everyone has battles that they facing, and you try to cope with it with drugs and alcohol or different vices. You know what I'm saying, that we can slip into that can take us out. You know what I'm saying, by
Hmm.
over consumption of it, and then people need when they need help. They don't get it when they crying out for help. They don't get it. And Whitney Houston, she been crying out for help for years. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
she never made it seem like she was crying. She was more like she did, but then she would
mm,
kind of downplay it like,
mm-hmm,
well, I'm not I'm doing better because I remember that Oprah interview she did years ago
mm-hmm,
that she was talking about Oprah was trying to tell her, hey, you still doing drugs, and Whitney was kind of downplaying like, no, I don't do drugs. And then when you look at it from when she recently, it's been almost with a 10-year anniversary of her death,
mm-hmm. Went
and
by.
she's been dead for 10 years, and it's sort of like with Whitney Houston, she's a popular, amazing singer, amazing talent. But she just like
Uh-huh.
you said, she couldn't overcome her demons.
Yeah. And then with Whitney Houston and her daughter, it seemed like the common denominator was Nick Gordon. And that's what
Yeah.
he was basically, saying that Nick Gordon was in a way caused the death of them two. But I have to say that it's them, they was taking the drugs too that caused the death, unfortunately, untimely death.
Hmm.
And it's like, all these two beautiful souls, died, and his son died. It's just real unfortunate that way he had to take drug addiction and mental health serious,
Yeah.
and our health and well-being serious as well.
Yeah. But like you said about Whitney Houston, she was taking drugs way back before Nick Gordon and Bobby Christine. They was like baby. She was taking way before they even
Mm-hmm.
came to exist. Because you recall she was introduced to drugs by her brother.
Yeah.
And then she introduced, Bobby Brown was taking little drugs, but she introduced Bobby to cocaine and stuff. So I think when you look at it, way back in the 80s and stuff, people were doing drugs. Drugs was a common thing. Drugs is just like that. Drugs is a black cloud, but everybody in their way. You like to take medicine and stuff. That's drugs, and not drugs, but I'm saying like
Mm-hmm.
drugs to help get you back
Mm-hmm.
to your sanity and stuff.
Yeah, some
But
people taking, drugs really is keeping people alive, and then you got
yeah,
people that's abusing, opioids. You know what I'm saying? That's a drug, but it's a painkiller drug that people can get addicted to.
yeah, and like fentanyl as well too.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I guess fentanyl is a new drug now.
It gotta be, but I just hope and pray people that are dealing with any drug issues, they get the help they need, because it's a lot going on in this world, and things can push you to that too because of life. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
whew,
yeah. Ugh, my God. Also, speaking of that, we just found out that Jennifer Lopez and Alice Rodriguez has broken up. So J Lo and A Rod have broken up yet again. Do you think this is official? A Rod and J Lo done? And what's your thoughts on like, does Jennifer Lopez go recruit another man, or do A Rod go and recruit another lady? Because they said he was a serial cheater, but
mm-hmm.
I knew A Rod was a player, but I didn't know he was that of a player.
Yeah, they say he be out there, child. They say he was FaceTiming some girl from a show on Bravo called Southern Charm or something. It's a mess.
Well,
But
he just
go
needs
ahead.
to be single and just flirt around, date and just
Mm-hmm.
get with any woman you want to get with and just do your thing.
Yeah, that's to the point. Like with men, they get in these relationships knowing damn well they want to be single. Just be single. You know what I'm saying? Don't even
Mhm.
spring or sprung nobody along and get people heartbroken and involved, investing, wasting time. Because
Yeah,
I
but
can, huh?
see, one thing about that. Um, A-Rod was trying to be like Marie Antoinette, like eat your cake, eat it too. But he was like what 10 years older than J Lo in a way.
No, they about the same age. A-Rod ain't no damn 60 years old. J-Lo 50 something.
I know that A-Rod is about like 45.
And what you talking about 10 years? You mean she 5 years older than him?
I
Because
guess.
J-Lo 50.
Oh, okay. I thought J
Well,
Lo was 52.
well, shit, she one of them damn ages. Yeah.
Yeah, but I knew it ain't gonna work because he a celebrity, and then too, she a celebrity. That celebrities when celebrities get together like that, 9 times out of 10 it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, they say she 51. Yeah, sometimes the celebrity relationships don't last long. But
She'll
shit,
be
nowadays,
52.
none of these damn relationships last long.
No, they don't. No, they
It look
don't.
like it's like relationships got like a 1 to 10 year span, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
But
just crazy.
yeah, but J Lo, she known as being like in and out of relationships. I think her problem is that she's um a
Hope
hopeless
romantic.
romantic. Yeah, she a hopeless
Hmm.
romantic. And then 9 times out of 10, they say sometimes she lead the men. So I don't know. Hopefully she'll find someone. It's someone out there for everybody. It just if it wasn't meant to be, just wasn't meant to be.
And said something that J Lo and him was supposed to be. They were supposed to put a team together to
Hmm.
buy New York Mets. So thank God that didn't happen because there would have been a lot of business dealings.
Yeah, they've been falling out about that even more, and they ain't even married. They
And then too, saying A Rod finna own part of the Minnesota Timberwolves, the NBA team.
hmm
So I don't know about A Rod since since in Minnesota and stuff, he could bridge that gap. I don't know,
who knows?
but who knows? Speaking of J Lo's ex, another ex Diddy, I heard rumors he dated 50 Cent's baby mama.
My God.
What's your thoughts on this? 50 Cent, baby mama and Diddy hooking up.
Well, hell, did a serial cheater and a serial dater. He can't keep nobody neither. Shit.
Would you think him and J Lo should get back together?
Uh-uh.
You think he gonna
Mm-mm.
cheat on J Lo again?
We'll move on to somebody younger, cause both of them like younger men and women.
Yeah, they keep them young and stuff.
hmm But
Keep them young.
yeah, my thing, I used to like Diddy, but after things and looking at things over the time and history of what he did, his artists and stuff, uh, he chisty. He chisty as hell.
You said what now?
He chisty.
All right, when we do talk about Diddy, Diddy wants to reach out and help his fellow former artist, Black Rob. Many of you may know Black Rob. This is a recent photo of Black Rob, but many of you may remember Black Rob with the song like "Whoa." You remember that song?
Uh-huh. Whoa.
Everybody remember that song.
We're
It
like,
used to be
whoa.
playing in the joint.
hmm Another
So
did
Diddy wants.
artist that was left destitute and broke, ain't got no money. Why is all these folks broke and don't have no money? They should be living a not to say a lavish life, but they should live a decent life and live off the money that they earn. Why these folks ain't got no
Yeah.
money, did it? Cause you got all the money.
But then again, too, maybe Diddy was trying to I'm playing devil's advocate too. Maybe Diddy probably did try to help them, and then they wouldn't try to listen.
Nah, I doubt that.
Probably
Did probably
you
had them
doubt
folks in
that.
360 deals. I doubt that. Why he got all this money and these folks they don't have no damn money? Everybody he work with don't have no damn money.
You probably talking
112,
about
Danny
Danny
Kane.
Kane and stuff.
112, Danny
112.
Kane. Yeah, 112, Danny Kane. Back Rob.
What
Countless of
112 got to
others.
do with this?
112 ain't got no damn money neither.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And Faith Evans, lucky she got out when she got out. She probably wouldn't have had no money neither.
But Faye Evans probably was smart and probably like used some money wisely.
Yeah, but still, why these folks ain't got no money though? Why?
I know, but you gotta let Diddy explain it.
He
Diddy
ain't gonna
probably
explain
say,
it. And Mace, why Mace
I
can't
know
get his
that.
why Mace can't get his damn royalties? Why? Diddy holding it.
Well, Diddy need to stop being shiesty and try to help his artists out, especially
Shit.
Black Rob. Since Black Rob, you know,
Diddy ain't gonna do shit. His chase dad. He gonna do shit but bank money. That's it.
wow.
Black Rob look like he on his on his deathbed. And he was up there, sending his condolences prayers to DMX.
Well,
Let's hope Black Rob doing okay. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, you
And now,
said DMX.
yeah. Hey, didn't you say that Diddy was being pressured now to help him or something?
Yeah, he was.
See, why he got to be pressured to help people when you should do things from the kindness of your heart? When this man basically and you eating living off of Biggie, you see what I'm saying? Let's
And
be
Black
real.
Rob too. You
You
need when every
and
time his
Mace,
song get played, like
yeah,
whoa.
because when Biggie died, Mace picked up what Biggie left off on. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah, but I think
Mace,
Diddy stepped up too. Diddy
that
stepped
ain't
up,
did
and
shit.
I know, but I'm saying somebody had to be the face of Bad Boy. Diddy stepped up as well. He had to perform and do all the hits and stuff.
That ain't that damn good. Let's be honest.
I'm just saying.
I know.
Well, he did. I'm coming home. That was a good song.
He got it. Some songs good, some songs it ain't. Cause like they said, he used to produce all up in the video.
Oh God, here we go with that.
Coming death row. Yeah, he just shiesty, plain and simple. Like they said, you don't become a multi-millionaire, a billionaire like that without cutting corners and cutting,
Putting
wages,
loopholes and stuff.
loopholes, and doing shiesty business, and got people in
Yeah,
bad contract deals.
yeah, yeah. It's unfortunate that Diddy got to help folks.
We ain't helping no
Get his.
damn body.
Well, I'm just kind of like I see it. So hey,
Child, I'll call it because he ain't helping no damn body. He helping because the people got on that ass. That's what it was.
yeah, they did. Also, speaking of that, Scrippers calls out R&B singer Usher. They saying Usher tried to cheat them out their money, and they saying Usher was playing around with the dollar bills of his face.
Yeah, I had got the full story on that. They said that Scripper probably was doing it for clout. Basically, she's trying to make it seem like Usher didn't pay them at all, but pay him with his face like Monopoly money. Monopoly
What
money.
the hell?
Monopoly money. But they
How the
said
hell even Usher got his face on a dollar bill in the first place?
it's for promotion and marketing because he's supposed to be having an upcoming Las Vegas residency or show. But
Mm-hmm.
they said he did spend money. The manager of the club verified that Usher did spend money and made it rain on them scrippers. So she was doing that shit for clout and attention. So he was doing it for promotion, but he also
Mm-hmm.
gave money as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why she even put that out there like that. No, this shit gonna backfire on him.
Hmm. Especially when you know the man gave you money and you just left it like that, trying to make it seem like he didn't give y'all no money when he did.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of that, the Bachelor star Colton Underwood, he comes out as gay. I did not see this coming. You got any comments on this?
Don't care, cause I don't watch The Bachelor. He looked like
Well,
he was gay.
well, they saying now, like I was telling you, that ABC might want to pull the trigger and have a gay bachelor.
Woo! The people gonna be ready. Is the people gonna be ready for that?
I mean, they saying they want to pull the trigger. That's why I've been hearing reports.
Well,
I think
it's all about inclusivity, so they gonna do it.
I know on ABC they is an inclusivity network, so
Mhm.
they gonna do it. It's a matter of time. It's just I'm telling
Mhm.
you right now, it's just only a matter of time. Also, Will Smith has decided to pull production in Georgia over the voting rights law. Now, we talk about the voting rights law where Governor Brian Kemp of Georgia had signed a bill saying that people can't have mail-in ballots being mailed in, and then they saying too that you can't stand in line. The polls got to be closed at 5. You can't have no food, no water while standing in line. That's
Mm.
against the law. So I guess Will Smith's trying to make a statement like, well, we spend our money in Georgia and you're gonna deny people of their right to vote. I wish I can
Mm-hmm.
get some of the people from Atlanta on to see what they thoughts. But what your thoughts is, Brittany?
Yeah, it's just a classic case of voter suppression. They seen the turnout, massive turnout, and mail-in ballots that made a difference for Georgia to switch flip to blue, and basically, help the presidency. And that's all it is. They're just trying to come up with a way to suppress people vote. But at this point in time, trying to be bipartisan, work with conservatives is not getting nobody nowhere. You got to go over and around their asses because they don't want nothing to be done. And hopefully, by them protesting and moving their resources, production companies and out of Atlanta to show them, hey, we're not gonna let y'all make no money here. We're not gonna pay y'all for us making a film here if y'all not gonna do right by the people here. So I commend Will Smith for that. How you feel about it?
Like I said, it's like it's not right for the people of Georgia to suffer because if they lost, you just lost. You just try again in the next 4 years or next 2 years. That's why they're eyeing that seat that what's his name, that Reverend Wright Northnack
Mhm.
he has. So he wanted to do a special election, but they eyeing that seat to
Mhm.
take back the Senate and stuff.
Yeah.
So they trying to mobilize now and trying to figure out ways because they would have done it for Trump, but they just didn't like his personality. And that was like telling you, they like, well, we're gonna be fair this time, but next time around, we're gonna get you.
Mhm.
So that's what's going on with that. That's why I believe like, hey, we don't like Trump. We're gonna make sure whoever be next presidential candidate in the Republican side get a fair shake. So we're gonna do everything we can to discriminate.
Mhm.
Speaking of that, Michael B. Jordan said that he won't be doing Creed 3 with Sylvester Stallone. You got any comments on that?
I don't know nothing about it.
He said
I
something that
don't get it.
he filming and directing and starring in Creed 3. So Michael B. Jordan gonna be wearing three hats.
Oh, okay.
How the hell you gonna be wearing three and then your fourth hat gonna be you gonna have to fight.
Well, he doing what he got to do. Maybe
I don't think
Sylvester Stallone don't want to be in the movie, or
but
maybe it
they
wasn't
said
beef him.
but they said there's a Trump effect to that too because Sylvester Stallone was caught recently with Trump.
Ooh, ooh, child. He
So
said,
Michael B. Jordan said he don't want nothing to be affiliated with Sly Stone.
Mm.
Hell, Arnold. Well, Arnold don't like Trump either.
She Arnold
They,
different.
no, I'm saying Arnold used to like Trump. I don't know what happened. They probably fell out.
Yeah, ain't no telling.
They probably fell out. So Michael B. Jordan doing Creed 3 without Sly Stone saying the series must go on without Rocky. So
Yeah,
they
guess they're
needed
trying to
Rocky as the
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 backbone.
giving it support. But
Mm-hmm.
there you go. Also, DMX's family says beware of scammers. The late rapper's family said that beware of the scammers because people want us to do GoFundMe accounts and trying to find ways to get money out of the people that want to be given to DMX. And they
Mm-hmm.
also said that DMX's family killed reports about Beyonce and Jay Z was trying to buy DMX's masters for his kids, but unfortunately, that news was absolutely false. Beyonce and Jay Z are not buying DMX's royalties.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your thoughts on? Well, first, DMX family saying beware scammers, and what does DMX's family go from here?
I mean, it's always exploitive, and people always trying to capitalize off death of
Yeah,
people, and it's very unfortunate. That's what the way of the world. Unfortunately, people trying to get a quick buck and make a dollar off somebody else's name or death or back. So, I mean, people just gotta be real and be careful who they give money to. and for what cause and what it's going towards, because you never know.
Okay. Well, then what about Bernie Madoff? We heard about Bernie Madoff. He was the person who tried to scam. He was a scammer as well.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Ponzi
with the
scheme.
Ponzi scheme, and he died in prison at the age of 82.
I mean, you do wrong, wrong will follow you. You do clownery. Like Monique said, don't be surprised when the clown come back to bite. Cause that's what it was. You not only did you ruin your life, you ruined your family life, you ruined the people life that you scammed, you ruined their life, and you left some people penniless and without money. So you going to where you should be, HEL double hell. You know what I'm saying? When you do wrong,
Yep.
wrong will follow you. I never understand people who do schemes and scams that you can't do it. It's not gonna last long. You see what I'm saying? You can only
Mm-hmm.
do it for so long before it catch up and it catch up with you. And you did the America's largest Ponzi scheme over years.
Mm-hmm. Wonder where he did all that money to
I know
fuck it up like that.
some of the money had to be paid back to the victims.
He didn't pay them back.
Yeah, he had to pay them back. They froze his
I know he had to pay
accounts.
him back, but he didn't pay him all of them back.
No, he can pay all the people all their money back, but you know, they go to show you can't. You got to be careful and look into these companies that you invest with, and because you don't know if it's legit or not unless you
Yeah.
see it. Because you can think something legit and be illegitimate.
Yep. Yep. Also, too, we heard reports that Tiny and Ti are no longer friends with Shaniqua. I know
It ain't
you've been
Shaniqua,
Shakeen
Shakana,
what
Shakana.
Shakana
Yeah.
Shakana.
Mm-hmm.
So
Shaniqua.
what's your where
Yeah,
did I get
Shaniqua.
that
That
from?
I don't damn know. Shaniqua spelled Shaniqua.
Well, hell, Shakana, Shaniqua,
She
all of them
she
about
is
the
her.
same. She is her, I guess. But what's your thoughts on do you think this T.I. Tiny situation is it coming to a close
Hell no.
that we finally is it gonna happen? We're gonna see something between T.I. and Tiny get
I think
arrested?
Ain't gonna be some kind of criminal charges come down their way. And Shakana, what kind of say, girl, you talk too much. You never shut up. Goddamn.
You think she gonna flip on if she
She
know any
out
information?
Hell yeah. She already talking now on Instagram Live, and she ain't making it no better for them. You see what I'm saying? She just was
Mm,
spilling the tea, trying to, talk on their behalf. Girl, mind your business. Mind
mm,
your
mm, mm.
business. Stay out these folk business, whatever they doing. I understand that was your friend or whatever, but you should not even said nothing. How you feel about it?
Like I said, it's only time will tell between them. But see, if it's true, it's sort of like, man, we thought T.I. and Tiny they were a family union, and then all of a sudden this happens. Like they haven't, whatever they do, these couples now these days, they take marriage and they take it to another level. Like
Mm-hmm.
let's get like if the dude married and he got a wife and the wife agreed, they bring a girl in. Now
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of the girl bringing her husband and another dude. Now that I never heard that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's sort of like marriage ain't what it used to be no more. It's like now these days you have to be committed and you have to be faithful to one another. It's just like you can't be committed to one person and then all of a sudden you committed to another person that your wife likes, and then y'all in the bed together, you
Mm-hmm.
and Bob, Ted, Alice, and Ross or whatever you want to call
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's been rumors for years that they've been doing threesomes, so they're catching up with them, and whatever they do, more gonna be revealed.
I mean, like what couples? I mean, if couples do that, then they sick. It's like don't get married if you want to swing, but they get married and then they turn around and try to invite other people into the marriage, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's like when you do that, then it's like you're an open book.
Yeah, it's an open marriage, and you leave your marriage open for everyone to come in and destroy it from the inside out, the outside in.
Man, And then also too, Mary J. Blige, her ex-husband, Kenu, he was with some woman that he cheated on Mary, and now the woman don't want him no more.
That what he get served on right, trying to eat off Mary like that for the spousal support. And then again, the same way you get him is the same way you lose him. Shit, she probably cheated on him with someone else herself.
I heard Mary J. Blige go both ways.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just married, just married, just married. Let Mary do what Mary do. Yeah.
Hell no. Well, speaking of that, we know this coming weekend, this Saturday in particular, will be Prince Philip's burial. We know that Prince Harry and William, their brothers, well, they mend fences. Like since that Harry had did that explosive tell-all with his wife Meghan about
Mm-hmm.
the royal family, and then too, you said something too, made a comment about the people on TikTok talking about wishing this man death, and then but way before he dies, they wished him death, and then after he dies, they thought, well, it was about time. I'm like, wow, these people don't have no respect at all for a personal royalty.
Child, they said that man done so much in his life. Shit, if you knew what he done, half the things he done, you wouldn't even care about his ass. Shit, the royal family ain't nothing but a bunch of inbred ass family members that's trying to keep their lineage alive and try to have reign and supreme over the people of England with the family jewels and all that stuff. Like, is it really necessary? No. You know what I'm saying? Like that family, the royal family, who cares? Like they not running the government over there. So why is they so prominent? Why is the people in England and London and all that shit paying these folks with their tax money? Why? I don't
I,
understand.
I wish I had a clue, but I really don't know. I was watching some on YouTube recently about the royal family, about like heirs to the royal family, like they all the way up to King Henry VIII. You know,
Yeah.
King Henry VIII.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted heir. He wanted a son, and then the women gave him daughters, and he got mad and
Mm-hmm.
tried to cut their heads off. So that family goes all the way back to King Henry VIII.
Mm-hmm. That's
Um,
just a sick family, honestly. That's all I got to say. Cousins
yeah,
marrying
I think
cousins.
yeah,
Hell,
yeah.
shit,
You
the
talking about
queen married her
Diana?
damn cousin. Cousin husband.
Oh God, here we go with that.
Cousin husband. That's what it was. So baby, she
Well,
grieving for two people. Her cousin and her husband.
well, basically her husband, because she been with the man for well, almost like what 60 some years.
Yeah, that's still weird. Cousin
Man,
husband.
ooh, they said you go way back because I was watching some little documentary about the Queen. You go, and then you know that movie, The King's Speech.
Yeah.
You know that was the Queen father,
Yeah.
and he died unexpectedly. And she took the reins because when you the first kid, you got the power.
Cousin husband.
Well, do you think Harry and William would they ever mend fences
Yeah,
to
I think so. Cause now I'm starting to think like everybody else. Like I was thinking either the daddy said it or his brother said it. So now that it's like tension there between the brothers, he said it. He had
yeah,
to. And then again, what
yeah,
made them think that baby was they really thought that baby was gonna be a chocolate baby. Baby, if the mama is white passing and the daddy is whiter than snow, that baby was gonna come out white. Use your common sense. Use your genetic phenotype, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Genotype, phenotype.
yeah. But then again, I guess when in an interracial couple, that's the thought thinking in the back of your head. But now these days, it's more progressive. Like, hell, if you was chocolate, who cares? Long as you happy and you healthy, that's all that
Yeah.
matters.
All that matters is a healthy baby. That's all that matters.
And these people don't care.
People
But
worry about the children's skin tones and shit. No, it's all about a healthy baby. That's all that matters. You see what I'm saying?
mhm. What you think about too? Amanda Gordon. She's gonna be on the cover of Vogue magazine. She's gonna be Yeah, did I say it right? Gorman. Yeah,
Gorman, yeah.
she's gonna be on the cover of Vogue magazine, and she'll be hosting the Met Gala this year. So
Okay.
Amanda Gordon, she's been doing a lot since
Mm-hmm.
the inauguration.
Yeah. I mean, she her words, and it's her being a poet, and her logistics, yeah,
Hmm.
logistics, and her literature, and I mean, well deserved. She's she remind me of like a modern day Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou, my favorite author. You know that. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy for her. Anytime I see black women winning and doing things, it's unprecedented, and just being on the cover of Vogue and seeing her image and seeing representation, it goes a long way.
Okay. Okay. Speaking of that, did you hear about news about Kanye West saying he read the date and his divorce ain't been finalized yet?
What he gonna do when he get on? He leave your ass for a white girl. Then when the white girl leave your ass, you get back with a black woman. What that is? What that?
He said he read it today. He wants to seek the woman to meet him intellectually. I said, well, why the hell you was with Kim Kardashian all them years?
Cause the body yada 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 yada. Now when I saw it's his, let me tell you something. I saw a video. I don't know who video it was on YouTube, and I saw his ex fiance. I
Mm-hmm.
was before Kim. That girl was bad. You know what I'm saying? Before Amber
Mm-hmm.
Rose, she was beautiful, and she was smart and intelligent. And I felt like, why the hell he married her? You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, he got opportunity now. He wants to reach out and find her.
Mm-hmm. That girl probably don't want his ass no more. Kanye is a handful. Everybody know that.
Yeah, he crazy.
Yeah, but he
He
need
crazy.
help for it. We just can't stigmatize him for it though. But he got to get the help he need.
Yeah. Also, too, we heard that Nick Cannon, he's expecting he's gonna be a father again with twin boys.
Damn, he make them twins, child.
So he got twins with Mariah and a couple more kids as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got two. He got two women pregnant at the same time or something.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, that's what I heard. The one with the twins and somebody else pregnant.
And the woman with the twins look like she want to be with him more than I guess he got some kind of arrangement going on.
Yeah, I don't know what he got going on. Look like he want to impregnate people left or right. A serial impregnator, like Future. He in the same league as
Did,
Future.
how many kids Future got?
He got about 10.
Damn.
Something like that. That man got a lot of kids.
Shit. Future got more kids than he can count.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about this too? Baldwin Hill star Ashley Gurn Taylor reported passed away in her sleep. She was 30 years old.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I remember Ball here. This was a show back in the day.
Damn, what
I used to love
happened?
that show. It was
Said
like
she
the
died in
hills.
her sleep.
It was like the hills for black people. It was good.
They didn't do that much drama. I know what's her name was on Baldwin Hills. On the woman who's on Come to America with the dog who barks like a dog.
Yeah, I
You
know
know,
who's about. Yeah, I can't think her name right now.
Vanessa Bell Calloway.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mm.
Rest in
What
peace
about this?
to her.
Cardi B reveals that she got a new clothing line with Reebok.
She already had some shoes, I know, with them, but maybe she's trying to go the Beyonce route, trying to do a clothing line so it can sell out. Cardi B ain't but by trying to make money. That's all.
Okay. And you heard about Bridgerton star Rege and John Pierre. He had a conflict with Shonda Rhimes over creative differences. That's why he didn't want to appear on Bridgerton season 2.
Child, now he's smelling himself now. He's smelling
He want to
himself.
be famous. He want to be famous.
What
He
was the
got the look.
difference?
He got the look.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess people gonna be He said Shonda Rhimes saying she wasn't gonna play that, and she said, "Well, that's the dough.
My
It
whole
was the
thing
dough
was,
for him and stuff. Look at once the door, like I said, once the door opened for him, he
Nicole,
came on out. He came out swinging, finding new movie deals, new endorsement deals and stuff.
He said, "Babe, I don't need this." He said, "I'm gone."
I mean, like you said, he's smelling himself, but he's smelling himself in a good way. And
Mm.
finally, we heard that Janet Hoover is joining the cast of The Last OG on TBS, and said that Tiffany Haddish will be on this season, but this will be her last season on that Last OG with Tracy Moore.
Oh, okay. I
So
really
yeah,
didn't. I mean, I watched the show a couple times, but I mean, Tiffany has. I guess she's trying to get to be like a female Kevin Hart, trying to, pick up role after role.
she okay, but she just say the same generic damn quote. She read it and all that.
Mhm.
Kevin Hart be like, just doing his mannerisms and stuff.
Mhm.
So we're gonna leave it like that. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this live edition of Connect Now. For Brittany Shay, I've been your host, Kendra Dick, saying social media, the clock never stops, but everyone is watching. See you later.
Peace.